Oh, yeah. Hello there. Happy Sunday evening. I think the amount of times I've been able to tell you guys that on the live in this channel's history, I could count on one hand. My name is Dan C. Bearded. This is my YouTube channel all about beard stuff. As odd as that may sound to anybody that's new here, welcome. You might catch some positive vibes and some uplifting aspects to your life, so tread lightly as you join these streams. As you guys see down at the bottom, if you don't mind, see if you hit the thumbs up on the stream, share it out. We're not even here for that though, you guys. Today, we have 1 hour. Now, I know that may seem like a lot. I promise you it is going to be quicker than we can imagine. So I'm going to do my best to stick to the schedule and make sure we get all the information that we want to learn today. And what are we doing? We are going to be welcoming in Bryant, the owner of Deadman's Beard Co., on stream, video, audio with us. We're going to get to know him. We have 2 new scents that just dropped like minutes before this stream. We got some other products like beard growth strips. Like what? What in the world? Yeah, we'll talk about all that, you guys. And then as any time we have for a Q&A, you guys will be able to ask questions. If you do not have the answers to the questions because of time, I encourage you to check out the Deadman Beard Co. Facebook group. I encourage you to check out their Instagram. And they have so many people in there that are fans, that are passionate about the company, and the company gets involved themselves. And so if you have questions, I will do my best to grab them, you guys. And, oh, wow, is it Craig and, we got a new picture, Craig. Craig and Emily's anniversary. Happy anniversary, you guys. I know that they are both users and fans of Deadman's Beard Co. products. And again, guys, thank you guys for coming in. Thumbs up, share the stream out. Let's have a blast. And yeah, man, let's get right into it. And oh, stop it, Phil. The hat and the shirt combo. Thank you. I went full out winter today, and I think it looks pretty good, man. I even wore it to Maddox's soccer ODP session this morning. So pretty cool. Okay. Got that. If you guys can, please help me welcome one of the hardest working, dedicated men in the business, someone that has taken the industry by storm. He is a scent connoisseur, a website devourer. He is a product master, and just someone that has really kind of embraced this community and everything that comes with it. So if you guys could, please help me welcome Mr. Bryant, the owner of Deadman's Beard Co.
What's up, everybody? That was so nice. All those things that you were saying. I was sitting back here blushing. I was like, I'm going to be like a schoolgirl by the time he gets this thing going. a lot of people don't know how bashful I am. How I'm not going to say like, I'm not a very confident person. So to hear nice things is like, oh, wow, people think that about me. But hey, everybody, it's super. I was just thinking about this. Like, what full circle our relationship is. Like, it's mind-boggling. Crazy. It just hit me right now. Crazy. I haven't had time to think about it, but it's just insane.
No, I use Deadman's as an example for anybody because, of course, I shouldn't even acknowledge it, but when you do something like this where you make money online, people are always going to make accusations and like, you do this shady and this shady. I'm like, please pull back the curtains and take an x-ray and look at the timeline, the relationship with Deadman's. Like, you guys couldn't believe where it was to where it is and just how genuine and how pure and amazing that journey has been. And we'll kind of kick it off right with that. And we will get early after we kind of get to know the origin story. We'll get into the scents in case somebody's popping in and wants to learn early on. But it was just over a year ago. Is that right?
For what?
For the review that we did.
Your initial review is it must have been 2 years now.
2? Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
It must have been 2 years ago. Because we're on so July started our 3rd year. So it had to have been.
Okay.
Had to have been.
So Deadman's reaches out to me for a review. That is my first introduction. I don't know him. I don't know the company. I'd never heard of them. Nothing like that, which is unbelievably common for anybody that wants to get to know how this channel works and how my everything works. It's just simply how it works. Get introduced to a review. I try it. I'm honest. And then wherever the path goes, the path goes. I don't ever pre-make anything or pre-plan anything. So, Bryant, tell people like Bryant before Deadman's Beard Co., why you started it, and then just a quick little glimpse of you started it, you reached out to me, and then kind of what that journey's been like, specifically with our relationship and the channel's relationship.
So my brother is a master barber, and I'll give the Cliff Note version here because I could spend the whole hour on this conversation. But he's a master barber, and he was like, I've always had a beard my whole life. My senior photo, I have a beard. Like I have always been able to grow a beard. Very fortunate at a young age. I will say it was a very horrible beard back then, but I could grow something. And never ever used any products. Like I didn't know it was even a thing. I know that sounds insane, but I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not a big TV guy, big media guy, so I don't know. I just never looked into it. I also never really had too many like massive issues. Definitely dealt with a little itch and dry initially, but I never had like massive issues. So anyways, my brother we're opening his barber shop, and he was like, hey, can you run and get me some beard oil? Like we're opening up, I don't have any yet. And I was like, beard oil, like what is that? Literally, like that was the question I asked. So he told me what it was, and I was like, I think I could just make that. I had some stuff at the house because Jacqueline was making soaps, and I was like, I could probably just make you some. And I went home, literally this company probably wouldn't even exist if that stuff wasn't at home, because I was just like, you know how you are the same way. So I get home, whip it up, and I used it, and I was just like, that is like, I guess I did have problems with my beard I didn't know about. Like, oh my God, like it changed everything for me. So I kind of got obsessed with like making the best beard oil. But it was just for the shop. And then I put it on Etsy. And like, once again, at this time, like I'm full doing other things. Like this is something that I was passionate about and I was doing on the side. It wasn't like I'm going to turn this into a large business or try to do anything with it at the time.
Right.
Etsy started doing pretty well. And when I say pretty well, just like a couple sales a week and just like people reviewing it. It was very common. It's one guy, his name's Dylan. Hopefully he's watching. Shout out to you, Dylan. He literally commented a review and was like, you should have Dan C review this. This is amazing. So I was like, Dan C, I was at a wedding and I literally texted you and you responded immediately, which like, I was already just like, wait, what? Like, and you were telling me how it works. And I was like, all right, cool. This is going to be awesome. He's like, everyone seems to be really liking it. And then you did a review and it was like the best thing that's ever happened to our company because it wasn't really a company at the time. It was like trending that way. But once the review happened, I got great feedback. I saw that there was a community out there. I didn't know, once again, the community existed at that point. So for me, it was just like, what an opportunity when I got this tough review, and it was like so good though. It wasn't like just like this company's trash. It was like constructive.
Right.
It did look like a bad review, but to me, I was like, that advice was worth so much money. I would pay for that. And people were like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, what are you sorry about? So when you, I think, caught that, that was my attitude.
Yeah.
I think you were like, all right, like he might be able to do something here. I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah, I just used my resources. I used the community and I learned what cause I was using at the time only unrefined butter, like found out what the people actually want out there, right? They want definitely, amazing shea butter, but they don't necessarily want only unrefined. They don't necessarily want the blend I had, there was things missing from it. It's just stuff like that. So it's been a wild ride. And I don't think I've had a moment to really like digest it all until right before this, but being on the other side of it now, working so closely with you, I mean, it's just been an incredible roller coaster ride.
Yeah, it really has, and super cool. Yeah, somebody reached out, and I'm always recommending this company, and it really was like people don't. There's so many bad actors in any industry you get into, and so people don't want to believe things can just be real. And when companies reach out for a review, my reviews are real, right? When you do a constructive review, people are like, "Hey, good job for giving an honest review." And it's like, hey, listen, the ones where I'm raving about Deadman 6 months later, those are honest too. That's just where it was. And you're exactly right. It was constructive. And anytime I do a constructive review, I always have like 3 lanes of how companies respond. 1, they ghost me, never hear from them again. That's the most common. That's fine. No worries. The second, they get angry. They sue me. They talk trash about me. They send I've had companies send hundreds of people in my comments and in my messages, and they just come for me on this stuff. And then there's a rare third type that's like, dude, thank you for that feedback. I don't expect everybody to take everything I say and do it, but they're like, we're going to process it. We're going to look into it. We're going to see what we have. And those companies, I'm like, they absolutely have something. They absolutely can go, because the terrible fact of the matter is, especially something like an oil, it's not the hardest thing in the world to make a quality beard oil.
100%.
It's just really not. But it's very difficult to run a business. It's very difficult to innovate. It's even more difficult to scale and grow a business and manage a community and outside the community and so many other things. So when a company, specifically a company owner, shows me glimpses of that, I'm like, oh, dude, we can run with this. Yeah, we can run with this, and I absolutely love it. And so that's been, day one, and it just from there just kept growing and growing and growing. And for anybody that doesn't know, because I talk about it often, Bryant and I are very similar mentally wired humans. We kind of operate the same way. We think the same way. And it's like one of the most effortless relationships I've ever had, where when we have ideas or concepts, when people are like, oh, you finish our sentences, we finish each other's approaches. We don't even, some things we don't even have to say. And it's like, Brian will be like, shoot, dude, I can't believe I didn't even tell you this. I'm like, oh no, it's understood. I got it. And same kind of vice versa. And so it just flows so well. I love the product so incredibly much. And it just works. And the future is exciting, man. I couldn't be more appreciative of you coming in the industry and really stepping up, and a lot of professionalism behind you, right? And so much, man. It's been really cool, and it's just been so fast. It just seems like everything is just going, and I'm here for the ride.
Me knowing you, I know how you operate, and I know how honest you are, and I know that you do everything that you do. So for me, I love that I get to be part of a story that's I'm not just I gave him a tough review. I did this, and then look how he responded. It had nothing to do with, we didn't come in hot. It wasn't like from day one, Dan C and Deadmans were just jiving, it was not that way. And I think one of the hardest things in life, and this is in so many aspects of my life, is to just take a second and not say what I want to say or how I want to feel. When I got the review from, obviously it was not ideal, but then I was like, all right, let me digest for a second before I say anything that I want to go. One of the largest YouTubers who's put the most effort out. I mean, there's obviously BeerTube, but has put so much effort into the community and to educating people on and he's analyzing my formula. That's amazing. And I can run with that because I am only 6 months in. He's been doing this for so long. So to me, it was a gift from the gods for sure.
Super cool. And then we'll answer one question here. Then we'll talk about the new scents. And also, by the way, guys, scrolling down at the bottom, it's pinned in the chat. The code command15, I believe this is correct. 17% tonight, Bryant.
Yeah. Yep. That's already boosted to 17. Correct.
So yep, that is 17%, you guys. So go ahead and check that out. And then also I'll probably link this back again in the end of the show. But I'm putting a link in the chat. Deadman's is going to be running a Thanksgiving giveaway. And so those details are right on the screen that you can see. So just check out that link in the chat, sign up there. It seems pretty simple, straightforward. I don't know if you have any words on that one, Bryant.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to figure out a way I could do. It's so hard when and Dan is someone that I look to for this, how you're able to be so engaged, how busy you are, and you're always giving back and doing things. And it's how can I give back? So this is one thing I came up with for Thanksgiving. I want to do some more. I love this community so much, but yes, long story short, fill it out. Once you do, there's a couple of things you could do to get bonus entries. Make sure that you're liking us on Facebook or whatever. It's very simple, a few things, but yeah, I'm thrilled about it. We're going to be doing $1,000 in giveaways. And yeah, I'm going to find more ways to get involved. I mean, we've done some donations and stuff. I just, I want to find ways to really make this holiday season special for a lot of people who allow me to do something that I love, you know.
That's so
And
cool.
my love for this, talking about the products and everything, like it's a little bit of an unhealthy obsession, just trying to be like perfect with everything. So when you're enjoying my product, just know that like I probably like sweated over every detail of that way too much for way too long. And sometimes I actually make things worse when I over obsess about them. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that is our one mental difference is Bryant's too hard on himself. I'm never too hard on myself. Too like, and we're probably both extreme on those ends. And then also he's very, very like, I don't know if OCD is appropriate, but OCD like
Yeah. Yeah. I
on
have
those.
ADHD, OCD tendencies. I think our biggest difference definitely is um, you're a lot more confident than I am.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see
Yeah.
that.
I grew up a 300-pound, 6-foot kid, you know,
Okay.
like I was massive right out the gate. I have a photo of me when I was like 13. And I just look at it and I'm like, and it blows my mind. And then I got down to 195, and then I've been all over the place. So I think a lot of that has a lot to do with it. I never really was bullied or picked on. I always lifted and everything, but like I definitely was always conscious of it, because when people call you big man because you're 6 foot, 250-pound 16-year-old
Yeah.
with a beard, it's like you start like, am I big, and then
Right.
it's like you start to just tackle all that when you're young. So
No, I hear you. I hear you. And guys, so many amazing questions. Like I said, you would not believe on this end how fast an hour goes. But we both have young kids and families, so we got to respect that time. But a couple of quick things. And so again, guys, that link is it's in the chat. That's their giveaway. We're actually gonna do giveaways on this stream as well. We'll get to those. We're gonna do 3 different $50 gift card giveaways. So stay tuned. But Donald said the big difference, it was genuine feedback to watch you succeed without anything in return, but your commitment to quality for the community. Facts, 100%. And Miles says, Dan sees things we would miss. He's the teacher for a reason. I appreciate that. And yeah, we're less than 500 away. It is going to be a buzzer beater if we hit 100K by November, or if it's going to be like December 1st or 2nd. It is right on that pace. The day before was better pace than it needed to be. Yesterday was lower pace than it needed to be. But so far, today's video is doing really well. So hopefully that helps out. And if you guys haven't watched my video today, you want to talk about confidence. I am a very confident person. That was it is my least confident video I've ever put out. I'm not usually a vulnerable person, and I don't do false humility or anything like that. I was very vulnerable in today's video, and that's not sarcasm or anything. You gotta go check that out, guys, after the stream, because it put me in a tougher position. But the question we've had a couple of people ask already, and that is, what about the name and logo? Where did that come from? Just a quick little backstory on that.
So the name, when I was early on come up with the business, I really wanted to incorporate artwork, and that typically means you need some kind of like, not a mascot, but some kind of like thing to play off of. And I'd always really liked Bones Coffee. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No.
Their artwork is so cool, like, because they do crazy flavors. So they do like they would do Fruit Loops or cinnamon bun, and like they have these really cool art on the actual coffee boxes. So I kind of liked the idea early on of like doing something similar. And Deadman's, I know there's like the Undertaker or whatever. It came to me. I didn't know about that until I made it, but it came to me, Deadman's Beer Co. And I couldn't shake it. I don't know why. It's just like, I had a good flow to it. I liked that, like Deadman was like a thing that could be in different situations for different scents. So yeah, it was just kind of early on, a little bit of luck, honestly, because I could have been like upstate New York beard care and like really put myself into a corner. But yeah, it was just something that came to me, and I couldn't find something better. I'd love to go back in my notes and see if I could find a couple alternatives. I can't think of any top of my head, but I was just obsessed with Deadman being able to do this, like as you're showing right now. Kind of
Super
like,
cool. Super
yeah,
cool. I love that.
I don't know. It just came to me.
Yeah,
Not a
lots of
fun
great
story.
feedback. And Mikey, message me, man, or tune into the stream tomorrow night. We're not going to have any time for general beard questions tonight. That's not what this stream is for, but reach out to me anytime and I got you covered. Yep, absolutely got you covered. And yeah, so Shep, this is, and there's so many of these stories, guys. Shep was actually on Beard Advice Live, where Deadman sponsors twice a month. He had a great beard, but he just hadn't been taking care of it. So on one of your episodes that you're sponsored, the first products he ever tried that were quality were Deadman's. And he said it's been life-changing, like literally
awesome.
life-changing. And
That's so cool.
I'm hoping he's sending in an update because he had a barber trim on his beard and had sent in last week. This week will be the reveal of that trim. So Shep, make sure you send back in. But literally, like you sponsoring Beard Advice Live, right? Seem meant to be. He gets in there, gets this makeover. He's confident. He's feeling great. He's smelling good. The way his beard is feels better. Like your products literally, I mean, this has literally changed his life. The way he carries himself, the way he looks, the way people perceive him. Like that's got to be mind-blowing to you.
It is. I've talked to you a little about this before because I am a lower confidence person. And by the way, I'm not like this timid person. I know I have a lot of things that I can do just very well, but I'm always a what if-er and always keep all those things in my head. But anyways, just knowing that like people, first off, this doesn't help my OCD because this is my OCD actually helping someone. So you're going to make my OCD worse, but it just see all my hard work. Actually, people want to have the sets in their bathroom and they send me they build things. And like, that is so cool to me as someone who just never really felt anything like that before. And then something like this. Yeah. It's something that can't really hit home for me. I'm sure you have similar feelings about your videos. Like you have a video, like half a million people see it and helps people. And you're getting all these good comments. Just like, you can't really process that. No, you really can't. There's not a word for it.
Nope. And shout out to Eric. He doesn't normally get to do these streams and he's here briefly, but he got a sample pack from Deadman's. Heck yeah, dude. That's really cool.
Thank you. I can't wait to hear what you think.
People keep asking me, hey man, what are you going to do for 100K? What are you going to celebrate? You can do a live stream, you can do this and that. And the main thing I want to do is have a chance to reflect because people like you and I, we don't stop. I don't care what it is. I accomplish something. I'm already thinking about the next thing. I'm already moving. And if I do take a step back, and this literally goes for all the companies watching, I don't make products, so I cannot do this by myself. But if you take a step back and you think about how many men, even the ones that have never commented, never messaged me, nothing, found a video, helped their beard, and it made them feel better about themselves. Mm-hmm. Did they talk nicer to their wife and their kids that night? Did they get a new date that made them feel confident? Did they go to a job interview where they crushed it because their beard smelled great and they got that dip out of their jawline that had been bothering them and they were insecure and they didn't want to keep the beard? And how many people has it had legs where it's impacted them? And I was always like that. So when I was a teacher, I was a really good teacher. So naturally I wanted to do more. So I wanted to become a principal. Figured out I didn't like that. And then I'm like, where can I get the most influence? And that's when I wanted to be a curriculum director because I wanted to help more people. Literally was the reason why I was like, there's nothing bigger than a curriculum director. And so I wanted to do that. And it's the same thing here. It's like, there's such an impact to help people's lives as much as people just want to say, hey, it's just beard products. It's just oils. You're selling stuff online. You're making money. But I know for a fact there are thousands and thousands and thousands of lives that have been improved because of beard videos. Like, whoa, like craziest thing of all time. Mm-hmm. And I do need to reflect on that more. I do need to not get caught up in the silly, stupid stuff that's down here that doesn't actually matter, but really focus on that top line, like actual difference. And so it's hard to process and fathom and understand.
The one thing I'll say, and I know you feel the same way, like we have not talked about this, but I know you do, is like the community means like so much to me. Like there are comments that Long, can't think of your first name. So sorry. Donald Long. Yep. He made a comment early on when I was first making bombs that changed how I made bombs. Like
he's brilliant.
People don't realize, but like he doesn't even know that. He just made like a comment on one of your videos. It is insane to me how I know almost everyone scrolling through these chats right now and like some way or another, and like how like Jeffrey has impacted our company early on with his comments. Mike Hoppus, multiple
Miles.
different like Miles, obviously. Yeah, Miles is one of the crew at this point. It is so it's hard to put into words how much I care about the community. Like this active community, it has changed my life. And I don't mean we haven't made really, I'm not talking about financially, trust me, everything has gone back into getting better. I'm talking about like my life, like how I feel about the world, how I feel about communities, how I feel about information I'm given. How like it's just crazy. I love it so much. I love everybody out there so much. And one of my biggest struggles as a company right now is I'm busy and I want to still show people how much I love and care and appreciate them. And I know you probably have felt this. You have a more direct, but it's tough because I want to give everyone the world, you know?
Yep. Nope, it's a fact. Yep, it's a fact. So, and man, you guys, we'll have to do this again because Bryant and I could go on for hours and hours about these topics already. Like, there's so much I want to say, but I'm like, all right, rein it in, Dan. And just know we both appreciate you. We talk about the community every single day. We talk about and also, especially any company owners that are watching out there, Bryant comes from a business background. I deal with other businesses. I don't think people and even community members realize how special and how unique of a community we have. And I'm not just saying that. It's not like influencer talk, YouTuber talk, company talk. Like, we really do. Take a peek at other communities. Take a peek at other business industries. This is a unique business, probably because it's a 14-year-old business. It's an infant. It's a baby. But it's where we're at. It's where we are right now. And I have just an abundance of appreciation for it. And it's just absolutely incredible. I hope you guys notice that. I hope you guys appreciate that. What other industry do you get to sit down and have an owner that is here on screen answering questions, going through stuff while he was making stuff and getting the website ready minutes before this? He's going to go back to work after this. It's pretty dang special, man. It really is. Yeah, Will in the chat, inspired by you. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
It's awesome, man. And it's just, people need to realize how grown men helping other grown men with the stuff that we help each other. Like, it's so much bigger than the beard products. Like, that's what brought us together, but it's huge. And we got wives involved and girlfriends. I mean, it's amazing. Amazing.
Yep. I always say it's beard lessons, but I always hide life lessons inside of them. And a few people pick up on it consciously. Most don't, and that's okay. But I know it's like osmosis, and it's absorbing in and sinking in because it's so much more than beard care. And also, we can prove that by think about how many guys, since they started caring for their beard, have lost weight, have started using natural products on the rest of their body, have had more I mean, we could go on and on and on.
Drinking water for the first time in their life. That's a huge one.
If that's the reason you started hydrating, like I'll take it. Do you know how many wives have mentioned me, be like, dude, I've been telling my husband for 7 years to drink more water and he wouldn't do it. And you make one video saying his beard will be prettier and he listens to you. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Water doesn't get enough credit. It's the most important thing in beard care. Without water, we can't even exist as humans. It is so important.
It's number one. Yep, it is. It is number one. Okay. We got giveaways to do. We got 2 new scents to do. I actually want to do a live demo for you guys in a minute here too. They have a new product, Beard Growth Strips. What? Dan's going to strip? I am. In the mouth too. So yeah, too fun.
I need help with the name on that. Actually, I won't take too much time, but I did want to mention that. I need to name that properly.
I like it. No. So let's go ahead and do the 2 new scents that just launched. And we're going to start with the one that I personally am the most excited of out of the 2. And I can tell you, Sam has been going crazy over this one because I've had a tester for a couple months now. Bryant's been working on this, right? We talked about OCD, all that stuff. He has to get it right. And the one that Sam is going crazy over, the one that I absolutely love, is called Slate. And this bad boy is special. And it is a mineral ozone cologne. A mineral ozone cologne. And is that Violet? Well, I think we got guessed real quick, guys. We got guessed real quick here. All right, let me Let me switch this over to volume. This is a real treat on stream. You want to come say hi? Oh, pop over. They can't see you. This way. You want to say hi?
Hi.
That's Bryant.
Hi, bye.
Yeah.
What Bryant?
Bryant. He owns this company, Deadman's. Here, we'll get Violet's smell on Slate. This is his new scent here.
Oh God. Oh no.
Give it a smell.
Oh, no.
How good does it smell here? What do you think?
Wait, I didn't smell.
Down?
A true savage.
Do you like it? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. You want to say hi to everybody in the chat? Here, slide over this way. What you up to?
I was running downstairs to get a phone to put in my kitchen.
Oh, then you heard me talking,
Yeah.
and so you knocked?
Yeah.
Cool.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, thank you.
I made a flower outfit.
Flower outfit? Mm-hmm. All right, give me a little kiss and go. All right, love you.
Love you, Dad.
All right, that's it. Bye. That is
That
a
was
worthy,
awesome.
a worthy interruption there. As always, she's normally asleep when I do my streams, so it's a rare one. Okay, all right. Hopefully, you guys didn't mind the Violet appearance. So Slate here, mineral ozone cologne. It is a mineral cologne. Like how do you describe this, Bryant?
It's really hard, and people who know me know that this is like the hardest part for me is describing a scent. But it's an earthy mineral cologne. I don't know how else to put it. There's a little bit of an ozone like airiness to it.
That freshness.
Just trying to make it a little fresher, but it's got a bite to it that I've never smelled before. And I actually had to work with a perfumer to get this the way it is. Like I had to get help, which I've never had to do before.
Wow.
Just because I wanted something that was in my head that I couldn't find. So yeah, here it is.
So-
and I was on the fence about it, and then you loved it.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone loved it that I actually didn't want to bring this to life. I was like, I've never done anything like this before. And I was kind of like, I liked it, but I was like nervous about it. And everyone I showed it to was just like, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. And I was like, my God,
Sam
okay.
went nuts. Nuts. It was crazy. If anything, I think the only thing we said was it was a little bit too strong. And she loved it. And Diablo, so up here, Danny asked about what cologne does it smell like. I'm not a cologne guy, so I don't know any comps. Do you know any comps off the top of your head?
I really don't. It's not dupe. So the only person I know that might know something is Andrew Lyons. I don't know if he's out there.
I haven't seen him in here yet.
Because we talked about it, because I was actually trying to find what out there could be like this to give people an idea.
Right.
And he had one, but he didn't really think it was that close. So
okay.
Yeah, very tough. By the way, guys, like I don't really like have other products, or like I have a couple companies because I'm friends with them, but I've never really been someone to like go like get colognes and stuff. Like I always had like one, before. So yeah, I'm just not that guy. This all comes from my own head and my own,
I love
playing
it.
around.
And I would say this is the best way I can explain minerals. It really is like, so in Michigan, we go for Petoskey stones. And the way you get Petoskey stones is they're on the shore and the water rushes up on the stones and it rushes back. Think about the river rocks that are dry. Right here, Andy has it. Think about river rocks that are dry. And it's fresh rain hitting it. It's the fresh lake hitting it. And then it's just that smell of the minerals, of the stones. It's almost aquatic like. It's just straight up beautiful. And then you add in that ozone, like you said, and it's green, it's airy, it's fresh. But make no mistake, this is a cologne. When you smell this, you're like, that's a cologne. That's a young man's cologne, as Sam would say, a sexy cologne. It really does smell like that. And Will says Dior Sauvage or Versace Dylan Blue, I would say.
Yeah, definitely like almost in the aquatic family, but that earthiness just really separates it out of it. So it's kind of in like its own little world for
Yeah.
sure. And I know some there are mineral colognes out there.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called in other beard products. So there's probably some products out there that could be compared to this maybe.
Yep.
Once again, as someone who's not like a connoisseur, it's really hard for me to describe this stuff to people. Like in my head, it made sense. I made it. It made sense. And so to me, it makes sense, but it's very hard for me to communicate
Right.
specifically this scent. Fruit Loops is Fruit Loops. This is its own thing.
Yep.
But the samples are, the way to go. Buy samples and try it out. I will never just say everyone's going to love this. Like I want people to go through the process and get it right for them. So
Yep. Samples, you guys. Great way to try. And their scents are just so freaking good. You're going to find stuff that you didn't even realize you like and you love it. And Wiley, yes. So Beard Brain had a scent many, many years ago called Stone Mason. And it was that, Bryant, or it was that Wiley, where it has the mineral smell, but this is more cologne added to it.
This is the most cologne scent that we've ever, like cologne forward scent that we've ever put out, I believe.
Yep.
It's like literally like the spray cologne is a high-end cologne. Like that's what it smells like.
It reminds me of the old school, like Abercrombie, Hollister, that kind of world of colognes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of what we're forced into with a beard oil because your percentages are much lower. So it kind of falls into that. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
Dylan, similar, but also very different. I know that doesn't help as much, but similar, but also
it's tough.
Very different.
It's a tough one to explain. And I knew that going in. The Widowmaker is a lot easier to explain.
Much easier. So leading to our next one here, and this is Widowmaker, and this is Tobacco, Spice, and Fury. Tobacco, Spice, and Fury.
It has fury, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tobacco scent. The spice isn't like clove or like your holiday spice. I think a lot of times people associate spice with those kind of spices. It's not allspice. It's not clove. It's not your Christmas dinner. It's not a Hobby Lobby. Tobacco, spice, in a twist. Now, how would you describe this one?
So just to be clear, I'm playing for the future and I want to get into other products. And before I did that, I wanted to make sure our main line was solid, like what I wanted it to be. Yep. So this is actually an evolution of Deadman's pipe, balanced too, 100%. So this is an evolution of Deadman's pipe. So it's, I believe, 87% the same as Deadman's pipe.
Okay.
What I wanted to do was take that scent and elevate it to be more the quality and like the feel that we have now. I just felt like it kind of was like aged out with like, at that time, I wasn't using all the same resources I have now. So basically resourced it, right? I guess I'll say that. And the goal was a cherry tobacco scent, but I wanted it to be like, I wanted to like give it some pop. Nothing in the lineup had that like edgy pop. So when I say spice, tobacco can be described as spice, right?
Right.
The spices in it aren't going to be like, oh, I smell clove. Like you said, you're going to just smell a more powerful version of Deadman's pipe. And then the black cherry, the cherries, it comes a little bit, usually with Deadman's pipe, you put it on and you get the cherry kind of up front. This one, the cherry kind of lingers and it's almost, I would actually describe the cherry kind of as like a cherry smoke from Tom Ford. Some people will know that. I know that one because I've smelled the dupe. It just kind of lingers. It's dark. It's nice. But yeah, this is literally like if you were to take Deadman's pipe and just like start it on fire, and I don't mean that from it smells like smoke, like this is just a more powerful, stronger version of that. And by the way, the percentage is actually a little less of the fragrance used. That's a whole nother conversation, but it's got some power to it. It's got some zest to it.
And it is 100% tobacco forward. This is a tobacco scent, and it is not the cough syrup cherry. It is not the candle cherry. I hate those cherries. This I get cherry, but it is like a muted cherry. It's a think of, so in Michigan we are the Traverse City's the cherry capital of the world, but we make real cherries. It's not the Shirley Temple grenadine cherry. It's a real cherry. That's what I get out of this with that black cherry. It's much
awesome.
more natural. But yes, both of these are fragrance blends. These are not EO blends, just so you guys are aware.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Widowmaker. Deadman Pipe was always like a solid one. I loved it and I used it a lot at night. But like it's never really been a performer. And I feel like I think when people who haven't smelled tobacco are scared to buy something that says tobacco. So I think by making it Widowmaker, it gives it more opportunity to actually survive in the main line. And I really want Deadman's Pipe to survive in the main line. So this is like its chance. And I think it's gonna do great. Dragon's Blood, it can be a little incenty, but I don't think it really is, but it is in that realm. It's actually I saw someone asking this. It's actually one of the ingredients used in Ouija. So a lot of people who like Ouija love Widowmaker. It's will love Widowmaker and do love Deadman's Pipe. They're not adjacent, but or not the same, but they're like adjacent, I guess.
Right. And for me, full disclosure, obsessed with Slate. Sam is obsessed with Slate. The Widowmaker is not for us. It's not a hate. There are some cherry tobaccos I hate with a passion. I've worn this. I will likely wear it. To me, it's like a really nice cold day outside, warm, get cozy, have the fire, that kind of
100%.
scent, it's just a cozy scent to me. But rounding out the lineup and a tobacco scent was so needed. And to be fully honest, there's not, in my opinion, not a ton of great tobacco scents on the market. Now, it's not in my profile, my preference, so that definitely is biased. However, I have so many people that have opposite preference of and I have to give recommendations based on their preference. And tobacco is one of my hardest ones because I can't recommend the fake cherry tobacco. I just can't do it. It's against my morals. I don't even care if people like it. I can't recommend it. This one, yes, knocks it out of the park. 100% have the ability to recommend it to people. And yeah, it's a tobacco scent.
I'm obsessed with it. I'm getting excited talking about this one. I really am obsessed with this scent.
Yep. It's nice. And then also, we have a hello everyone in the chat from your wife, the first lady of Deadman's Beard Co. And I would like to give her some props real quick because I know, again, Bryant and I work the same way. And I actually saw someone post this today. It's a widely regurgitated kind of thought and quote, but it hits home. Wildly successful people do not have a work and home life balance. It does not exist. It blends into one thing. Mm-hmm. Your home life, your work life, when you are obsessed, when you are a owner of what you do, you don't have a boss, it is you or nothing, you make it work. I would film videos while Sam would drive the kids around the neighborhood so it would be quiet. Mm-hmm. I would go on barber trips while Sam watches 3 maniac ADHD'd out kids for 5 days. It's the absolute backbone of what I do, and knowing how you operate and knowing for that to be possible, your wife is a superstar. Mm-hmm. And I know you value that, appreciate that, because we've had these conversations. But dude, absolute shout out to your wife and literally allowing this to be possible, because if it was the wrong situation, you wouldn't be able to be you at the level you are.
Yeah, you nailed it. You and I are very fortunate to have our partners who let us do what are insane things that we do, which is just it's not even healthy for us. And you know what kills me? And I'm sure you've experienced this too, Dan, is I'll go and I make time for them. Obviously I'll see Knox on a busy day and I just want to stop and spend a minute with him. And I do, but at the same point, it's also why I work so hard.
Yep.
I'm okay, now I need to go make his future even better somehow. I got to figure something else out. It's a very hard balance. I've been better at than I am right now, but I am in busy season. You're in busy season. And when she sent that message in just now, my first thought was, how did she get onto YouTube and have time to send that message?
Right.
So you said it perfectly.
Yep. So shout out to Sam, shout out to Jacqueline, just the best of the best. So these scents are available right now, you guys. Widowmaker and Slate. I'm sure we'll pop back at the very end to kind of go over those again real quick. And there will be posts and everything. I do want to link in the chat, you guys. Deadman's is, as of today, the new sponsor of my Facebook group, the Commands Corner. Very, very special place. Very, very special place, you guys. Very positive, unbelievable questions that you can get answered about Deadman's being the sponsor right now. It's free, and they're doing a daily giveaway over there. So go check that out if you'd like. We're going to do giveaways on stream in just a minute here. But Command's Corner, answer the questions. Absolutely free. And Deadman's butter is a true beard butter. Will it hold in some flyaways? Yeah, for sure. But it's not a firm balm because they have balm for that. And so, yeah, their butter will offer a little bit of flyaway control, but it's a smooth, real butter.
I feel like with butter, you're more relaxing your hair. And so you're not getting hold like from the balm. You're
100%.
You have just more manageable hair at that
100%.
point. Like gravity's doing the job.
Yep. And then, okay, one of your newest products that I've been loving is your beard growth strips. And to hit on this real quick, the three main aspects of this would be biotin, folate, and vitamin D3. Now, I'm going to take you guys through this, and I'm actually going to do one right now so you guys can see what it's like. You open this up here, and it's got these oral strips. And immediately what you can think of is, I don't know if anybody used to do these, but I used to have a mild addiction to the Crest strips, the like fresh breath ones, because it was like a rush of like invigoration in your mouth, like, and it was like intense, but I knew my breath smelled good. You put the little strip on your tongue, and this bad boy opens right here. This is kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever done like
They're super cool too.
Demo
It's
either.
such a cool thing.
So you open this up right here, and the strip is right in there. Let's see if I can show you guys here. I did wash my hands before this. And so here is the strip. And all you do is you place it on your tongue and you allow it to dissolve. Now, one thing that Bryant and I were talking pretty in depth about was this has 5,000 mcgs of biotin. Now, a lot of times I recommend in the capsule and gummy form 10,000 mcgs of biotin. Somebody reached out to me, I think it was yesterday. I think they're actually in the chat. And they said, hey, I normally take 10,000. These are 5,000. Are you taking 2 a day? I said, no, 1, because it's a different delivery mechanism. And then just real briefly, Bryant, what is the difference of putting this on your tongue and then kind of those percents we were roughly talking about?
Yeah. So a capsule, and these are all, averages, right? A capsule, you'll typically get between 10 and 20% of the vitamins listed. With an oral strip, you're getting 50 to 70. So you're getting five times roughly. So when you have 10,000 in a capsule, let's just say you're going to get 100, 200 from that. With a strip, I'm sorry. Did we say 5,000? 5,000.
Yep.
What's the math on that?
I don't know.
I'm tripping.
More.
So, well, let's just say 5,000 will be 500. We'll just use 10%. That's easy. So then you would be getting literally 5 times that with the strip. So even with, because we were using 10,000, that's where I got screwed up. So yeah, essentially you're going to get more than 2 capsules with an oral strip. You're going to get roughly like 5 times what you were getting. Now, I haven't tested this specific like biotin versus, so I don't want to claim anything. I'm just saying in general, an oral strip, it's going directly into your bloodstream. It's not going through your gut. It's not going into your gut like even like a gummy would, which is probably a little more in the capsule that you would absorb. But yeah, essentially you're getting it direct to your bloodstream. Like it's the most efficient, and be able to carry the little like single thing, I love it. I think they're super cool. And the taste really good, but
they taste real good.
It's actually like kind of a problem.
Yeah, this orange flavor is so good. And spot on. This was really cool. My wife has been joining your beard butter for her postpartum belly. Thank you.
Wow. Oh yeah. I'm glad she's getting good use out of that. I could only imagine with twins. I can only imagine.
So these are out right now, you guys. If you're not a capsule person, if you're not a gummy person, or you just want to try something new, you want a much more direct absorption, the beard growth strips are right here. I've been using them. They absolutely rock. So those are out and available right now.
I thought about calling them beard food, but it doesn't work out well in my in paragraphs. But
so you want some name ideas?
Beard fuel, beard food, beard. Like I've been kicking them around. I just don't know what to name them. So if people have ideas, throw them out there. Yep. Right now they are selling like with the name, with a just name I put on them for now. But yeah, yeah, I really want to kind of hammer that down.
Yeah.
Do something. I want to do something cool with it.
This name's good for SEO, but yeah. Yep, I hear
Yeah,
you.
you're right.
Beard growth strips. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our first, and then we'll sprinkle in some of the questions that I have for Bryant as we go. And Deadman's breath.
I definitely want to imply like beard food. Like I like that idea.
Yeah.
I definitely want to imply that it is for your hair, you know.
Yep. Beard Octane has beard fuel taken, so you can't do that.
Well, so I actually listed them as beard fuel, and that's why I need to rename them because I didn't. I put that together after. Like I can change these labels at any time. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So that hit me literally this morning when I was brushing my teeth. I was like, I gotta change the name again. So because it's like the same thing they were trying to say.
And Bryant is one of the owners that, in the best way possible, does so much in a vacuum, where the industry is often very trendy and you see things that works. Let me either copy it or let me adjust it. And I'm not saying in a bad way. Bryant has done so much where he does it in a vacuum. He's like, dude, I got this. And I'm like, yeah, this company does. He's like, God dang it. How did they know this already? But
because I really don't pay attention. I really don't pay attention. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
I am so in my own world that, you know, it's tough.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Beard power melts, beard breasts. Okay, we got some idea. Deadman stripper.
Liquid stripper.
Yeah.
I got that.
With that one. But let's go ahead, you guys, and in the chat, we're going to do 3 different $50 gift card giveaways, courtesy of Deadman's. I didn't know what to expect on a Sunday night stream, but we've been hovering around 150 people this whole time, so you guys are absolute savages, man. That's really, really cool for something that's not planned, that's not regular and reoccurring. So shout out to you. We'll see what we can do in the future for maybe like a once a month or one-off. Bryant and I have been talking for some time about that. Let us survive the holidays, and then we can see what the new year brings us. But I think you guys would enjoy some combos with us.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Yeah,
that would be wild. We would have some crazy conversations.
Get us on something. So yeah. All right, and then real quick, we'll do some. If you guys have some questions, I can't promise I'll get to them all, but fire them. Where in New York are you located?
We are at the southern entrance of the Adirondacks. So upstate. Like we're closer to Canada, I think. We are than the city. By driving. By bird flies, I don't know, but yeah, we're much closer. We can get to Canada faster. We can get into the city. So,
dude, follicle fuel. Woo.
So out of respect for Beard Octane, I'm gonna drop the fuel for sure. Because once again, like Octane to me, it's like you have to think about it for a second. That's what they're saying. It's a genius name. When I realized that this morning, by the way, I was like, that is so good.
It is good. It's real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
So
beard fertilizer. Yeah. And like a Deadman is a fertilizer. There's a little link there.
So beard food doesn't seem to be getting a lot of love. I thought beard food might be the pivot, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, dude. Stuff like this, I think about way too much. Like I should have just left it beard growth strips like I initially did and just ran with it. But then I switched it and now I'm switching again. Welcome to my life.
Deadman's dieting.
Oh my God.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Interesting.
Oh, I just saw a funny one.
Yeah, interesting. Beard booster. I think that it's Live Bearded or somebody has beard boost. Yeah,
I definitely growth is a tough thing to claim. I think that's why I actually initially wanted to switch it. Well, I did switch it, and I don't want to go back to that. It's this community understands what we mean when we say beard growth.
Correct.
But you got to deal with like the average person who isn't involved like this. I don't want to ever lead anyone wrong belief, you know,
for sure. All right. And I know this answer, but any Christmas scents coming?
Yeah, actually, I wish I had the one. I would just wave it across the screen, see what people think of it.
2 arm lengths away from me right now.
You could definitely do it if you want. Yeah, it's pretty. One of them, there's 2 Christmas scents coming. I think we're dropping, it's December 1st-ish, Dan's better with the calendar than me because I think we're dropping
I think it's
with a review. Yeah. super, super excited about that one. Like,
Yeah, let me.
I don't think I've actually ever been that excited about a drop. Maybe besides red, white, and blue tansy. Just because like I get to get creative with the labeling and how I do what I do, and the scent profile is pretty wacky.
All right.
You can even read the scent profile actually if you want.
My in-ear monitor is backwards. All right, let me get those ears out. That's cute, right? Do you have big ears, Bryant?
I think they're proportioned to my head.
I got big ears. This is the one you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not going to show you guys the name or anything, but peep this. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to show right here. December 1st, I believe, is the correct date. It'll be soon.
Read the scent profile because people could pause it and read it anyways right there.
Okay. A cool, creamy cologne that fuses blue tansy, candy cane, vanilla, milk, pine, and elderberry.
It's nuts.
What? And this is the actual real color of the oil.
Natural color. That's a natural
color, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
No dye.
Literally
additive.
the cologne is blue, so it's completely natural. I wanted the cologne to be green, but I want to be natural more.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy. So yes, that, and then there is another one that's in a normal bottle, a more kind of traditional Christmas scent, I would say.
It's a bring back. The other one's a bring back, yeah.
Yep. And so some of you will know that one. So yeah, really, really, really cool. And I love the timing. It says kind of late here, but got my first order of Deadman's yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go ahead and look to draw our first giveaway winner. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. If you have not signed up yet, there is a link in the chat, and there will be 2 more potential winners here. And again, if this is you, drop a comment. And I was going to say this person's a fan of Deadman's, but I think most people in the chat probably are, so that'll be a little bit redundant of me. But if this is you, drop a comment, and this is all yours for a gift card. Just Bryant simply saying thank you guys for all the support and love, and I hope you guys understand how genuine he is when he says he appreciates this community. He tells me all the time. I hope he never stops telling me. I love hearing that, but he really does. And do we have in the building Ronnie B? Ronnie, come on down. Drop a comment, and this is yours. This is your win here, sir. Mr. Ronnie B. Root Revival strips?
I gotta say, I don't think a lot of people would know this, but like you're like all the time. This is not an online personality. Like,
no.
Dan is Dan. He's straightforward. He's positive. Is like unforgivingly. That positivity. I've always been a positive person, but like having someone else who's like that in my life now, like it is a game changer. It is so nice when you find someone that you're wavelengthing with, when you feel like you're kind of wavelengthing on. I'm up in the Adirondacks. Like I don't got a lot of people up here. It's not a big industry. It's not like I've always had to travel for work. Right. So yeah, no, it's been awesome. And I think if people knew that how you were off here, they'd be like, oh wow, he actually is the way that he says it. Sounds like it's so hard and exhausting, but it's been a game changer.
It is. Sometimes I wish I could turn it off. I'll be honest. There's like when people have mindless days, and I really do wish I had that sometimes. But
me too.
Brian's the same exact way. Like, true story. I don't think I've even said this to him. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. There'll be times where I do feel tired, right? Last night, Maddox, we got home from his game at like 10:30. I had a 5:50 alarm this morning to drive him an hour to soccer. It's for the Olympic team. Like, I'm going to do anything. I don't need sleep. I'm good to go. But it was a little bit tired. I had stuff to get done today. I literally have been tired before and have like slapped myself and been like, Bryant's doing 10 times the amount of work I'm doing right now. I cannot even think of being tired. What am I doing? And I get to work because I'm like, if he's working, I have to too. Like I can't.
I do
let
this.
him-
I think the same thing. That's so funny.
I literally use you as an example in my head, and I'm like,
I
nope.
use you as an example in my head on how to do what we do as far as how hard we push ourselves, but then like how you handle your family dynamic with 3 kids. Like to me, that's aspiring. That's something I'm aspiring to be able to do is because there is, if you're giving your family that same energy, there is no off ever. And there are times like I feel the weight of all of this, all like everything. Sometimes I feel it for a second, and you have to think to yourself. And that's why I was saying it's not so nice to have you to be closer with you now, because I now have that person who I'm like, they're doing it, I need to do it too, or else I'm conceding or not giving my family what they deserve, or not giving the community what it's the consequences. Just they can't happen. So
100%, man. And it's, again, I could talk forever on this stuff. And so many people I've been so unbelievably fortunate to meet, whether it's the dudes in the chat, Chelsea, so. I probably met more people in the chat than I haven't. And it's just really cool. And speaking of being on, and this, again, just how Bryant and I, same wavelength. I told him a story before this. I apologized to Sam today. I had a crazy morning. I had work to do. We were going out to lunch, and I was running on 10. I'm here. I'm here. I'm there. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. And in our interactions, I didn't think Sam was meeting my conversation. And so I was like, hey, why are you snippy? Why are you in a bad mood? I had to sit as I was working right here and reflect on that. I messaged her. I said, hey, I apologize for putting intentions where they didn't belong from you. Just because I'm wired on 10 doesn't mean that everybody else needs to be on a freaking Sunday at early afternoon. And I apologized to her. I literally did. I'm like, you know what? I put that on you. I don't need you. I don't need to try and have you meet me. I told Bryant the story. He's like, oh my gosh, dude. Yes, I get it entirely, 100%. It's so true. And so, yeah, there's give and take with this lifestyle, man. It's tough.
sometimes we end up in like, it's not survival mode, like we're gonna like life or death, but it's like to get what I like. My days sometimes are down to the minute, like when getting on this stream, like it's down to the minute usually. So sometimes there are times where like I can't even process a sentence from someone right now. I can't even handle it. Like, yeah. And our spouse is once again amazing.
100%. And then you get statements like this, and hopefully the spouses get to see stuff like this. Bryant really lifted my soul in a few lows in my life. Grateful. Holy crap.
He's been around since day one, and just someone who really inspired me early on and gave me confidence when things were tougher. People like that I'll never forget. And so unfortunately I haven't been on socials as much lately, and it's like a goal of mine to find a way to get back, because I do think that personal, it's how we have built our company. It's how the community's been built. So for me to just be like, oh, I'm so busy, I can't do socials, like that is important to me. And that's another thing you do very well. Like it is so hard to give everyone time.
Yeah.
And like, so when I saw Jeff struggling, like, he had some stuff, I'm always there for him.
Yep.
And that goes for everyone. If I miss your struggle and I don't get, like, I do care. DM me if you need me. Like,
Ditto.
a lot of people in here talk to me regularly. So there, just message me, just like you guys message Dan. I'm the same way.
Yep, same. And if I don't catch your struggles, same kind of thing, it's not because I'm ignoring it or I'm absent. I just missed it, So reach out, right? Reach out. It's huge. And I agree. I had complimented Bryant on his socials and the improvements on it, and I had no idea that his sister was the one doing the pictures and doing the socials. I just reached out randomly and was like, dude, your socials are so much better. She's
changed our socials. I looked back and took a screenshot the other day and sent it to her of like before and then like now, and it's like embarrassing how horrible our photos and like how our Instagram and everything looked. It just didn't represent the company properly,
Crushing it. Another random memory that just popped up, and I'm blanking fully on his name, but I think it was another Jeff. Oh, what the hell? Whoa.
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 Oh my God.
What?
Ronnie. Everyone gets emotion.
What? Holy crap.
I've never seen that ever.
Did you mean to do that, Ronnie? There's a 0 there. There's a 0, homie. Oh, man. Sorry, babe. It's going after 7.
Let me guess, you haven't had dinner or probably lunch today, right?
No, no.
Same. Yeah.
No.
Dude, we are the same person. It's
Wow. I did give Violet a bath, so Sam didn't have to. I did chip in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's all part of the day for sure.
Love our group. Holy crap.
Ronnie, that was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. If you are a new member, which it looks like many of you are, check out the emojis. Check out the emojis. Wow. Holy crap. I drew the next giveaway winner if we want to see who that is. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Here we go.
That did surprise me. Not that you cursed. I'm sure you curse. I curse all the time. But your response was genuine shock. It was awesome.
I don't even know what I did. I literally have no idea how I responded.
I forget the word that you used, but someone said I never heard you curse. It was some kind of like low-key curse word.
Wow. It's still going. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's a terrible way to find out your number pad is broken on the keyboard. Imagine if that was real, though, if he's like, dude, I messed up. I got you. I'll find a way. I promise. But that would be crazy. Be like, I actually didn't mean to do that, but the reaction's so crazy. I got to like live with it now.
I think Bob and Terry just yeeted. They yeeted. That's how excited they were.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Do we have in the chat a potential giveaway winner for a $50 gift card? Oh man, it keeps cutting me out. Do we have Robert Byers? He's going to be Byers, some Deadman's Beard Co.
He's definitely in here.
Oh yeah. Robert's he is an OG of the channel lately and just an awesome dude as well. Just literally like everyone in here. It's so crazy. So Japes, we're just wrapping up, but you still got a little bit of time left. Man,
and the replay will be great too.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. Especially
going
over the new sets.
You just can't enter the giveaway.
Right. Not a seller. He's a buyer.
But you can enter the Thanksgiving giveaway we have going on.
Or the Facebook one. Yep.
Yeah. True. Right. Yeah. Good point.
Robert, are you out there, sir? Oh, he said yes. Thanks, Nancy Bryant. Of course, dude. Thank you. We appreciate you being in here, man.
Super cool.
And again, guys, just to circle back, 2 new scents on the website. Slate, which is a mineral cologne. And then Widowmaker, which is a cherry tobacco elevated type scent. Both are ready to go right meow. So go ahead and check that out whenever you guys are feeling froggy. And then I'll link the other, and we still have one more giveaway here, but I'll link the other 2 things that we just mentioned in the chat. One is the Deadman's Thanksgiving giveaway. Totally free there. No purchase necessary, nothing like that. Go ahead and click that link. And then the second one is my Facebook group that Deadman's is sponsoring currently. And we are doing daily giveaways over there. We're talking about scents. I got some stuff whipped up. I already got, I'm pretty proud of myself, man. Like I don't know if people know this, but I make all my thumbnails. I make all my graphics. I do literally every aspect of the channel myself. And I love being able to do that. And this is right as I was getting ready for the show, what I whipped up for a little Slate, little graphic
that's
there.
Pretty sweet.
That bad boy's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty nice. So this
I like that you've been using my pick as my logo.
I have. I don't know why, but it struck me, and it's cool. I feel like things strike me, it strikes other people.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
it's different. It threw me off, and it's
just
our
in the
own
last
logo.
week or so. I think I started using it.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
but I dig it. So if you guys like kind of graphics and info and community and stuff like that, this is the type of stuff you'll see on the Facebook group that I'll be getting this post over there probably tomorrow for the new scent. So yeah, and the pics are, I think that's probably why, is because I don't know if you've noticed in streams, but it's become my fidget toy. So the pick is here. I use it so much it's starting to like wear off because I fidget with it. I play with it. I pick at my nails and stuff. I don't know. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's
okay.
too funny.
Got that? All right, guys, let's go ahead and do one more giveaway winner. And then real quick, for anybody out there, Slate is going to make a push. I'll be just straight up. We'll see how time tells. Slate's going to make a real push. But up until Slate, Head and Shoulders, easy, clear winner for the Command household. Supernova, top 3 scent I've ever had. Top 3 scent Sam has ever enjoyed. Top 2 most requested scent in Sam's lifetime for me to wear on date night or anytime she wants me smelling sexy. And Supernova is a beautiful aquatic cologne. Citrusy, bright, pop. It's something I can wear every day. What inspired Supernova? What's the story behind that bad boy?
So every scent is a little different. Like some scents I start with a name and concept. And some scents I start by when I'm going through the things I source and go, okay, I need to utilize this somehow. Supernova was literally, I am obsessed with space, and I'm obsessed with physics and all of that fun stuff. I absolutely love it. And I wanted so badly to do something with the cosmos. So I came up with a name, and supernovas are obviously powerful. And so I was like, all right, probably do a cologne. And then it came from the name. I wanted to do something with that cool color, the supernova, that multicolor that you see, like
beautiful.
It was more of the concept at first. And I knew I wanted to do something bitey like grapefruit, because it's like an explosion of a sun. So I want to do something like orange is grape. It's a little more smooth. So I knew, grapefruit essential oil would be part of it. And then it was just like sourcing, and figuring out how I wanted to do the cologne underneath it. That one came together like so easily and so nice. Is probably my most used scent as well. It's just like that. And Pine Peak Fortunella. I'll give a in between on that. And like Death by Citrus. I love citrus. I think I have a problem, to be honest.
Me too. Me too. And guys, I hope you're reading these comments. It's incredible. Ralph's wife won't let him leave the house wearing it because it is so like seductive. It's Sam. If I wear Supernova, Sam gives me an eye. She's like, "Where are you going today? Who are you seeing today?" It's that intoxicating. It is that good. And the art is that cool too. If anybody's a Pokemon fan, it reminds me of some of like the special Pokemon cards. So really cool.
The art is very stressful for me.
Deadman's Pipe legacy line or no?
So I pulled it for right now because it is so similar that I felt
I agree.
It isn't, and I want to be clear on that too. If like you're a Deadman's Pipe fan, like you're gonna get this and you're like, oh yeah, I see what he's saying. This is definitely a little stronger, a little more has some more layers to it, but it is a clear replacement for Deadman's Pipe, as opposed to like Fortunella to or Agave to Sea Storm. Like there was clear changes there.
Yeah,
this is much closer to its original state.
Yeah,
and once again, that's not because I just want to re-release something. I need to get these things right so that I can expand into, say, shower products and things that you guys want. So this was my chance to get it right and give it the proper name and marketing that it deserves, because it is such a great scent.
Yep. And Sea Storm is incredible too. Guys, if you want to impress a lady in your life, Supernova, Slate, and Sea Storm. Like you rotate between those 3 colognes, stop it. Like just stop it. Stupid.
Typically what I do is colognes during the day and then more natural at night. I think 100%. You probably do something similar. Yeah.
Yep. 100%. Yep. All right. Our third and final giveaway winner. Do we have in the building Eric Clough? I don't like the sound of that. Clough. We're replacing. So $1 Million Meg, Deadman's Pipe has now become Widowmaker. So,
I definitely don't want people to think that Deadman's Pipe is gone. It's alive and well inside of Widowmaker.
Yep. Any scents that pop out in your mind with black pepper?
The only thing I ever used pepper with specifically would have been Dead Man's Isle, but it was pink peppercorn, which is
Okay.
similar. But
It didn't
I
really
don't have
come to
anything with
mind for
black
me.
pepper. Yeah, I try to stay away from super sharp edges, and like pink peppercorn was hard to work with. Black pepper is even a little harder to work with. I definitely am biased more towards like I am easily able to easily work on more fresh scents. Like I get them, I love them, I'm obsessed with them. Darker scents I really like too. Like one of my favorite scents right now, I'm obsessed with Widowmaker, but they're a little bit more difficult for me. So I'm not someone who's gonna whip out black pepper and be able to crush it immediately. That would take me some time, like a year probably of testing.
Yeah, I can't
Not
come
even
anywhere
joking.
near those. I would have no help there. I can't do them.
It's
So
tough scent.
Oh, nice. So Meg said Tom is almost out. So Widowmaker will be ordered right. Meow.
Trust me, I don't think anyone will come to me and say like this is a downgrade. Like it is just a better version of it. That's just how I can explain it. Like I said, it does share a lot of the same DNA. Like I believe it's 87% of the ingredients are like identical, but that 13% that I've learned since I made that scent like 3 years ago, it makes a whole different animal.
Absolutely. Love that, Steven. His toddler came to his phone, thought he was on a call, tried to say hi to everyone. So cute. If you guys missed it earlier, Violet made a little cameo appearance. And if you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, I do encourage you guys to go watch the replay. Go learn about the origin story of Bryant, get to know him and his mind a little bit more. And we're going to do this more. We have to. For me, when conversation is easy and the time is like, gosh, we're 17 minutes past when we told our wives we would be on. When that happens, it's like, we got to do more. If I ever feel like I have to pull people along, which whether it's in consultations or streams and stuff, that's always my cue to be like, this isn't the right fit. This is an amazing fit. I appreciate the audience. I appreciate the passion, you guys. I genuinely could go on for hours and hours about this stuff. But what I'll end with for my side, and then give Brian a chance to wrap anything up that he wants, Slate and Widowmaker are out. Check out the Facebook group. You can ask any and every question in the world about Deadman's because they are our current sponsor. You can also message or email me. I know pretty much in and out every aspect of this company and everything that they do and how they do it. So feel free to message me. I'm not an owner or anything like that. I'm just companies that I love. I like to be as involved as possible with. And outside of that, you're getting a family-owned company, one of the hardest working men you will ever meet in any industry, so talented, so driven, and it's going to be a wildly bright future and a great ride, and I think you'll be very proud of being in on the ground floor as this company starts to skyrocket. So, Bryant, thank you for everything you do for the community. I don't think people quite fathom how many giveaways and how many things that you make happen by sponsoring, by creating your own content, by your own Facebook group. It's absolutely incredible in the amount of time that you've been in business and how much you've impacted this entire industry and community. It's unbelievable. So from my family, myself, thank you. And then to you, dude, any last things to button it up with the people out there about upcoming products, about anything, man? The floor is yours.
All I care about, and it's funny, you said basically what I wanted to say in reverse about me. Like this community, like I that's all I care about talking about right now. Thank you guys so much. If you feel like I'm missing in action and haven't been out there, I apologize. I think about you guys every day when I'm formulating, when I'm working on things. Just couldn't be more like the full circle from Dan's first review. Like a lot of the people in this chat right now commented on that first review and were supportive. You guys have made me a more positive person. We help each other out. We all make each other better. And I just couldn't be more thankful to find this. Like I consider Miles family, and I've never shaken his hand. And I feel kind of similar about with you as well. Like it's so interesting. I've never been close to people through a screen before, and there's people that I would take a bullet for, and they would take a bullet for me in this chat. And it's just so crazy. I didn't know anything like this was out there. I've heard one time, like when you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. It wasn't actually about like YouTube, and I feel like everyone that subscribes to Deadman, and when I say that, I just mean like cares about us in any way. like it just is. I'm subscribing back to you too, and so I'm
Yep.
trying to find ways to just hit everybody with love and give back to what I can. You know, I just am very appreciative.
Facts on facts. All right, guys. The lines are open on both sides. Reach out anytime, and especially in that Facebook group. Go ask questions. Go get involved. Let's make it a great 2 weeks with Deadman's in there. And, hey, 'tis the season, baby. Let's wrap this up. And, hey, I wouldn't mind if you got any new beards out there. Subscribe to the channel. 100K this month would be really cool. If we hit it in December, that's okay, too. But it would be really cool to hit it this month. So, all right, guys. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on the new scents. Can't wait to see you in the Facebook group. And other than that, please.